Okay, hi, hello. Not so no one's watching right now, which is hilarious. I figured we're all stuck in here. Um, this is my second week of self quarantine, self isolation, thanks to the virus. And I figured we might as well talk while we're all, trapped in here. So, second week. First week, I was, at the end of the first week, I was mildly depressed, nothing crazy, but it wasn't great going out. I actually went out a bit more uh, this week to get supplies. So yeah, that was interesting. People are still not taking this seriously. So I entered my building just now and I walked past this lady, and I was wearing my mask and gloves, and this lady was like, I'm never gonna do that, and I'm like, great, but nature has a way of changing your mind whether you like it or not. So tough. So okay, feels kind of strange for me to keep blabbering on and on. How is everyone else doing? Why don't you guys tell me how you're doing? It's the first time I'm doing this. I have no idea how to do this. I also figured this might be a useful way to record what's going on. I think Alex and the Squats um, tagged us the other day about recording all of this while it's going down, so that people never forget what really happened. Cool. How's everyone else quarantine going on? This is my anti-library behind me, by the way. Years of unread stuff. So maybe one good limited upside of the virus is that I'll finally get around to finishing these books. Let's see how many. C Coffee Cap doing well. Self quarantining near Seattle. Okay, very good. How's Seattle doing? Are people finally taking this seriously? What's going on? Thanks, Viras. Good to see you here. People are not taking this seriously in Seattle. Yeah, I can tell you people are not taking this seriously in. Although I will tell you one thing. One thing I saw more today is that I was finally not the only person going around with a mask. I saw at least two other people. I wasn't wearing gloves though. There are lots of people out and about. Yeah, same thing. The tragedy is that it's actually really lovely weather. If you look outside, it's beautiful here from Belgium. Hi, Simil. It's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful spring day. And I wish I could be outside. I want to be outside. It's warm. It's great. People are having a great time. People are almost living in denial. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's easier to live your life that way. But, things are going to be very different 2 weeks from now. That's exponential growth for you. Just bam, the switch. People with masks in the supermarket look smart as hell. Okay, that's interesting. I haven't seen anyone else in the supermarket with mask yet. I haven't even seen Whole Foods, the local Whole Foods here, is doesn't people are still not wearing gloves. Why are people stocking on toilet papers? Toilet papers. Alex is here, very good. I don't know, man. Toilet papers are a strange thing. Very, very slow reaction. They try to save the economy, but they lose life. Yeah, exactly, exactly. People don't understand. It's not just about money. It's about lives. Getting angry. Well, look, you can't help everybody, my friend. But what can I say? You do what you can. You keep shouting. You keep beating the drum, and that's it. What else can you do? What else can you do? Yes, you said the summoning phrase, Alex. Because TP can be used. Yeah, you're right. I mean, TP is useful. Don't get me wrong. It's just that people are focusing on the wrong stuff. Get food. I don't hear about sardine cans running out or oatmeal. What are my plans with training? I've been doing, if you follow me and Grant and Mike McNeely, my coaches, you'll see they've been doing prisoners body workouts. I got this adjustable kettlebell thing. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I think some people you just have to scare them with the word economy, and then maybe you can scare them into doing the right thing. Costco is pretty crazy. Yeah, that's what I think. I don't go to the Costco, but Costco in New York was pretty nuts 2 weeks ago. When will the recover? Well, I have no idea. I'm not a prognosticator. If we're lucky, 6 months. Who knows? I mean, a year at least to be safe, I would say. Who knows, man? This is like I was saying yesterday. It's like a Lebanese by Dubai. Okay. Oh, thanks. I'm glad I could help. 3 weeks ago, I was fasting from Twitter. Not the best time to fast from Twitter. Self quarantine, yes, but like I told you, I heard people in my neighborhood saying, I'm never gonna do this. How are you gonna convince these people? Only nature will. For that mask lady, you wearing the mask. Yeah, exactly. But look, I mean, there's no. People are actually scared. People don't want to do the right thing. It's like living in a bad movie, right? It's like living in a bad horror show, and there's no getting out of it. It's a year-long horror show. We'll see how long it lasts. Some people say it's a seasonal thing. I keep coming back. Wow, this Periscope turned out to be a lot more active than I ever suspected. What do you think of the UK's herd immunity? I think Nassim said something a lot better than I did, which is that it's BS, to be polite. I agree with him. How do you build herd immunity? By being exposed to this thing in the first place? We're not even sure how good the immunity is. Um, People get reinfected. When will the world recover? I have no idea, my man. I mean, I said at least 1 year just to be safe. How much food? Quite a lot. I spend quite a fair bit of money. Let's hope it lasts me at least a month. I'm pretty sure it will. I mean, 2-3 months, I think. I eat once a day now. Does mask guarantee? No guarantees, but do you want to live without it? I think Joe Norman had a nice thing the other day. Is that if someone sneezes on you, do you want to be caught wearing a mask or not? Do you think there's a chance Trump? I'm not gonna answer that. I don't know. Gautam, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. It's just that things are just scrolling here. It's way faster than I expected. Excel sheet, monitor how much you eat. Yeah, do it. Yeah, for us, that's right. Do an extra thing. Get an extra month's of supply. Thanks for doing this. I experience you as very humane, down to earth, not in tweets. Ah, thanks, thank you. Go on Joe Rogan. I mean, I'm not trying to be a celebrity, and I think Joe Norman would be a much better guy to go on Joe Rogan. What books are you reading? You can see my anti-library behind me. I want to learn quantum computation, so this is finally. There's a nice book called Quantum Algorithm to a Linear Algebra. So first, I got to brush up on my linear algebra. How long has this been? Wow, this is really great. I mean, I'm actually having quite a lot of fun. Hope you guys are too. 55 people actually watching this. Great. Is it probable we will see fragility? Almost certainly. Almost certainly we will see fragility in the system in ways we don't want to. It's not going to be great. Bodyweight training now. Yes, that's right. Push-ups. Wow, push-ups. Push-ups. And also I've got this adjustable kettlebell thing up to 40 pounds. How long do you expect? At least 2 to 3 months. They say the UK government, if you listen to Dr. John Campbell, said, it will peak in May, June. So at least until then. Recommended book. Thank you. Quantum something puzzle. Sorry, things are just really, really scrolling. Nepal, stay safe, man. Stay safe. I mean, try to tell Nepal the right thing to do. Did I watch the Trump presser? No, I didn't, but I heard about it. I'd heard there were good things, apparently. Hi, Tris. Cheers from MMS. Where's MS? Sorry. But cheers, by the way. A bit too early to be drinking this time of day, but, you do you, man, as Paul Pertesi would say. He is 70 plus. Yeah, I know. It's almost certain. Look, there are already politicians around the world getting this virus. Thinking about some guns. Yeah, I mean, look at Virgil then. My university locked down for a week. Tokyo, good. They need to lock down a lot more. Favorite recent GIF? We'll have to find something. Mississippi, nice, very nice. How are things in Mississippi? People still going about their daily lives, or restaurants empty? What's going on? See, that's the thing, right? People, we still want to live our normal lives, but we got to switch our thinking here. Yes, but imagine some senior official. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't even want to. It's unimaginable to think that the president of any country. Okay. We'll take it one day at a time. One day at a time. Every day is a crazy day. Looks normal in Arizona, all normal. Where's here, Bachelor? Oh, okay, Mississippi. Thoughts on COVID-19 testing? I heard during the presser that Google is stepping up, trying to tell you where to go find your nearest testing. Look, but like Dr. John Campbell said today, look, it's a bit too late now. We're almost certain that it's spreading. It's community spread. It's spreading, okay? What's testing going to do? You're going to burden the whole system. So, I mean, look, I'm not saying don't get tested, okay? But we need to prioritize the system. We need to load it gracefully. So if you're really, really sick, by all means, for God's sake, go and get tested, right? But try to, especially older people and sickly people, these people are the people who should be worried about the most. Especially in celebs. Yeah, exactly. Tom Hanks, I was joking about it the other day. Tom Hanks and NBA got it the same day Trump and who changed their minds. And then, that's a really critical day. What's my deadlift personal best? That was 2 years ago, I think. One rep, 390 pounds. Very proud of that. Wanted to go 405. Thanks. Yeah, nice anti-library. I know. I just wish I read it. Things are weird upstate, really. I nearly moved there. I nearly moved there. The job wasn't the best, but now I'm kind of almost like, wow, I wish I had gone there. That would have been great. Week. Okay. I don't know what. All right. Whatever. Okay. This was fun. Any update on vaccine? I don't know. I mean, like Dr. John Campbell says, it's not going to happen in this year. We shouldn't count on it. You need to visit Himalayas. Yeah. No, I've heard beautiful things. I would love to. What's up with the Italian doctor? Yeah, I know. Who knows if it's. I mean, I don't think it looked real. It's very believable. How am I preparing myself? I got months of food. Hearing me talk, yeah. Hopefully, I sound just as sexy as I do in Twitter. Mark, holy cow! Mark McCluskey is here from Ohio. How you doing, Mark? Love your feed, bro. Just messing. Yeah, I know. No, otherwise I would have just blocked you. I'm joking. How easy is it to block people here on Twitter? I mean, on Periscope. Alexander Squats keeps joining. What's going on? I've heard everyone is actually going to. Yeah, that's the safest assumption. I hate to say it. The thing is to get it at a good time. Doing good. Good, Mark. Good. I love coffee, as you can see. I can drink coffee all day. It is important to test some countries. Yeah, South Korea's got it streamlined, right? Just like Harry Crane. Holy cow, my God. Um, South Korea. Yeah, I know. And it looks like from the press today that we're going to streamline our testing here. You can drive in. Like Joe said, that's a good thing. Views and herd immunity. Look, how is herd immunity going to happen? Everyone needs to get infected. How is this going to work? Are you supplementing as preventive measure? I've got vitamin C. This chloroquine thing seems interesting. Treatment. What the hell are you doing? I'm periscoping. That's why I'm not bored. I'm trying not to go crazy. So this is one way. Zinc, magnesium. Yeah, it's harmless. Look, I mean, at best, it's harmless. You're gonna get supplements when you really need it, especially when you're sick. But it's also very dangerous to overdose on these things. I mean, who knows? The body is a complex system. You can certainly die if you eat too much liver, for example, especially carnivore liver, very concentrated stuff. Tokyo Olympics should be delayed for a year. Didn't Trump say something about that? What's the trade of the day? I don't know. I am not a trader. Wrong guy to ask. I also don't like the idea of trend spotting now. Should have prepared earlier. Yeah, your goal, like Firas says, yep, yeah, you want to prevent yourself from having to go to the hospital. Yeah, as much as possible. See, that's the thing. We're all going to get infected at some point or another. That's simply the safest assumption to make within the year. And the thing we got to do now is to make sure that our elderly and the sickers, the comorbidity, these people are protected as much as we can, especially up to the peak. The trade of the day is food. Excellent. We're going to be selling food. I bet the mob is going to make a comeback. They're isolating. What keeps me busy these days? Work, preparing, thinking about what to do in the near future. All the ways things can go wrong, right? I can't control everything, but I do what I can. What do you use? I'm an all Apple guy personally for home use. It's just fantastic. I don't have to think about it. But for programming, I use Linux. What are my interests in computer science? Computer science student. Very good. The key thing is to teach yourself computer science. I taught myself computer science in college quite a lot. Teachers were good. Some were lousy. But the thing is, you have to read books. You have to devour everything you can. That's how I learned. Situation in Brooklyn. Yeah, still normal. People pretending going on like nothing's happening. But I hear supplies are running out. Thanks, group Dasis. Very kind of you. Cool. Yeah, we should definitely talk computer science sometime, especially if Firas around. Maybe we will periscope something together. I hear it's possible these days. All we computer nerds, we will do something. What are the essential CS books? I'll tell you, of course there's good academic textbooks, but to really get a love for the thing, a taste for the thing, Gödel Eschgebach by Douglas Hofstadter. Just get anything by Douglas Hofstadter. Just that alone is a great start. What books had a great impact? Nassim, changed a lot. I could talk about the computer stuff too. Cheers, cheers. See you. Trying to get security. Security, the thing is, you got to teach. There's two kinds of security. One is offensive, where you do capture the flag kind of things. There's a lot of very interesting resources online. It's a nice book on cryptography. And then there's the defensive part, where you talk about how to build, shore up, like building a dam, for example. Make sure that one leak doesn't break your whole thing. I'm more of a defensive security guy. So when I was in grad school, I built this thing called the update. Well, it isn't just me; it's a collaborative thing. I led the research and development for something called the update framework, which you might have seen me post this week about. Amazon is using it in their Bottle Rocket OS. It's a container first OS, very exciting. And internally, it uses the technology that I helped to develop to securely update. So think about this problem, right? If you're all programming here, let's say you install something, pip install Django, whatever. Okay, it's a giant centralized repository, right? That's where everyone gets their Python packages from. And so it's like poisoning the well. You take over that thing, and it's game over, right? We don't want that. How do you make it not game over? That's the too long didn't read. I will bore you guys another day about how to not make it a game over thing. What exactly you do. But the good news is Python has accepted our proposal. Facebook has they're using Facebook grant money to finally build stuff on Python. What a massive what's a WAH increase? Sorry, going to affect the way we approach. Sorry, Mark, I don't understand that question. Elements of information theory. Yeah, that looks. Is that the Christian One Bayer book? I have it, but I still haven't read it. That's the one Nassim recommends to try to understand entropy. Working at home, how is it going to affect cybersecurity? Is that your question, Mark? I mean, I think so. If I understand the question correctly, I don't think it's going to change cybersecurity. We've all been working. We've all been working, remotely these days. I mean, we can, is what I'm trying to say, because all of our stuff's in the cloud. So that's one advantage. One disadvantage is kind of fragilizing, right? Because you may be locked into one provider. Not necessarily. You can build your technology in such a way that it works in different clouds. But since we're not tied down to physical servers anymore, and even then you can remotely, it really shouldn't change security. It shouldn't change business. What do I like in CS besides security is theoretical computer science. I like the limits of computer science. It really teaches a lot. Don't drink coffee. I like coffee. I can get rid of it. I like theoretical computer science. That's the stuff I talk about at Ruri, actually. What the theoretical computer science actually has to do with Nassim's ideas. Quite a fair bit. We'll talk about it some other day. Complexity science books. My favorite one remains The Quark and the Jaguar by Murray Gell-Mann. Just great. Thanks, Harry. Thanks for joining. Thank you. See you. Take care. Stay safe. Yeah, Murray Gell-Mann, The Quark and the Jaguar. Just read it. There's a great story inside of it about a student, a very clever student. Could you post a high res? I have done it. A picture of my anti-library. But I'll send it, I guess, one of these days. My latest edition up there, Spencer Wells, is who's been warning us about the virus quite a fair bit. Some of the titles I just told you. Spencer Wells is Pandora Seed. Very cool thing. Thanks, Mark. I mean, I thought it'd be boring people to death, but this is great. It's a great way to keep oneself occupied while in self-quarantine. We should all do this, by the way, not just me. This is a great way for people to learn what we really like, what we're thinking. Yeah, I've been seeing it. I really need to take a deeper look at N coronavirus. One thing I did recently was to sign the petition to stop St. Patrick's Day in New York. I don't know whether they've canceled it yet, but I tried. Cool. All right, guys. I don't want to keep rambling on and on. I don't want to be that sort of guy. Max on bench press. Not great. To take a crack at P. I really don't think it's one of those provable versus unprovable things. We'll talk about it another day. Deep fake brag gun. Alex, of course. All right, guys. Thanks. This was a lot of fun. Thanks for keeping me occupied, and let's keep doing this. Okay, I don't want to run out of topics. All right, see you guys. Stay safe. Stock up while you can. Okay, take care of your elders and sickly. Bye now. Take care. How do I stop this?